How's it going, guys? We're here to check out some stuff that's coming up in Rust. As you know, we are slowly encroaching on December, which means there's going to be a new update. So, as you should know already, electricity is the big focus of the current upcoming update. Well, we've got a new item here, and it's the memory cell. So this thing actually has, I think, a power in, a set, a reset, an output, an inverted output. Now, I'm not going to pretend to understand what any of that means. And that is because I'm just not an expert in this kind of stuff. Luckily for me, I have a couple of buddies who understand this kind of stuff pretty well, including an electrical engineer that plays Rust with me. So that should probably help me there. I'm going to have to be doing some research myself, and I recommend maybe doing that as well, or at least hopping onto a staging branch server and messing around with this stuff. The other cool new thing we have is a large rechargeable battery to go alongside. And yeah, this guy can store quite a bit. It's pretty cool. And I love the model of it. It's just really, really neat looking. It's all rusty and crusty, and I just love it. It just fits into the game quite well. So that's kind of the two new electrical pieces that we have gotten. Everything else is pretty much just kind of some information. So coming up, a lot of you guys have been asking, well, what's with the M39? Is it coming in? What's going on with that? And as you can see, it's been worked on. It's got some animations, which you can check out here. Next up, a lot of the lighting in a lot of the rad towns just isn't quite up to par of how the team feels it should be. So they are working on getting all of that kind of updated. We've got a lot of screenshots here that are going to kind of flow through that you can check out and just kind of see. They're really working on the lighting. They're improving things. They want it to just look awesome, and I think it's just going to be a nice little change, and it just kind of helps bring the world more alive. So I like all these little changes that are being done in the background to kind of bring the world more up to par, and that's just a really awesome thing. We also got this video right here, which you can kind of check out some of the little changes that are coming along with that. So, Helk actually literally just sent me this video here, and as you can see, there's a new interface for the whole electrical system, and I think this is so much more user-friendly. It looks great, it's much more intuitive, you can see what you're doing, and I can't wait to play around with this as soon as it's merged as staging branch. It should be maybe later today, or at least this weekend, you should be able to play around with this, so that's really cool. Helk was awesome enough to send me this little video to check it out, so that is super sweet right there. Lastly, guys, we've got the oil rig monument. We've got our first pictures from Vince, and Shadow Frax was actually nice enough to send me these photos, so I didn't have to bother Vince while he's away from work. So shout out to Shadow Frax, who is my well, I don't know if I can even call it a competition with that golden voice, but shout out to that guy. If you don't know who he is, you should totally look him up, by the way. But don't forget about me after you've seen how much more entertaining his videos are. See, I try to be a little more direct to the point of what everything is, cover the facts. He is just a golden voiced angel of entertainment. So anyway, shout out to that guy. But yeah, he sent me these beautiful pictures of the oil rig monument, and that Vince sent to him. Vince has done an amazing job on this. Vince, if you're seeing it, the oil rig looks amazing. So cool. I can't wait to see this monument in game. It's going to be totally cool. This is something a lot of people have asked for since boats were added into the game. So it's really good to see the ocean coming alive as well as the mainland. That's going to do it, guys, and we will see you next week for, well, you know, the big one. And yeah, that will be it. Thanks for watching. Please click that like button. Be sure to check out my other videos. I've got the skins that were added that went up yesterday, and yeah, so that is it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you were in America, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you next week.